Hogan and Kevin Nash to form the notorious New World Order faction. During his time in the WCW, Hall added an array of titles to his collection, including the WCW United States Heavyweight Championship twice, the WCW World Television Championship once, and a whopping 7 WCW World Tag Team Championships. However, in February 2000, he bid farewell to WCW, only to return to WWF. In 2002, for a brief stint, his wrestling journey didn't stop there. Hall grappled his way through various promotions like Extreme Championship Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling. In TNA, he even won the TNA World Tag Team Championship alongside Kevin Nash and Terry Young. But hold up, his Bad Guys Wrestling entertainment was Hogan.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about the future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions. Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lane. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a pity ass, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make a Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope year changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls caution. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets and say my influence umbilical.
Yeah, but the tag in the part.
Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
The tag in the drawer, man.
And I say, one for the money and two for the love. We the new era, so whoever may feel they above. Live in delusion, that's an illusion, that's absent. Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on a whole other planet, I'm about to show you. This wouldn't work if we planned it, meaning you won't understand it. We have to rings like a Saturn, this feel like splitting an atom. We got involved with the pattern, so now we up and we at 'em. Watch out for my evolution. Around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, I'm an institution. If I gotta reiterate, that's where I'ma lose it. It's my world and I'm generous and let y'all peruse it. How obnoxious, she ain't got a conscience. She's okay with being a little absurd and pompous. That's because I kill it, then stick around just to haunt it. Waiting on my thank you, be grateful that I would even let you watch this.
Down in the news, trying to already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm making no duck down with the big crown, they already thrown by the size of me. I don't really care. Put my boots up, I will not live in the past.
Gonna catch your breath for a second. Look at your neighbor and check him. We bout to march, so if you not get to stepping. I done told you who I am. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think bitches be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting the precedent. No mistakes and no accident. We ignoring the standard set because our lowest is passionate. This alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst adjectives. If the industry full of and my words is a laxative. I'm a maniac on these beats. I'm insane and it's not discreet. I'm enraged because y'all ain't see it. I'm spraying on every street, entertaining no whack opinion. Who's saying we not elite? I'm over Balenciagas. I'm changing into my cleats. It's go time. It's showtime. I ain't calming down until this place is a ghost town.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start the drive with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Cook again. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. The Bills send the punter out. Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jets will take over. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Hall again on second down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier in the season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They'll go again with Hall. Tackled on the play by Kaiir Elam.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Give to Hall running right. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now. It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Hall on a give up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on first down. The Bills had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9. To the air, Allen. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Allen now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Allen again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Flush to his right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
In motion, the tight end. And again, it's Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Wilson wants a different look. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the counter, it's Hall. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Wilson now to throw on third down. That is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
They'll run with Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Two minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hey, tight.
Allen now looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Hardman on the return. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. there's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Ready, break.
2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Beal. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Ready.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go. Start.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. So after the INT, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the...
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Breece Hall, and all the way in.
Yo, my man, don't blame the replacements, all right?
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Why?
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, then...
Yeah. Point by York is up and good. And the lead is
what, you trying to say your boys are tired?
The Jets kick team out now.
Then switch to backup. That's from your training.
Well, from deep in the end zone.
That's what I do.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return.
Yeah, nah, you know what? I never knew that until Rodney told me about it. So now I just have my backup because my guys are well rested, you know? I just let my backup get the points. Yeah.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there.
All right, let me concentrate. You're trying to focus me out of this game.
We're not playing up to what we're capable of. We're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Alert! What's that?
Allen. He's got Cook running the slant. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Hardman to return. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for a Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Cook. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Allen. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Alert, alert, alert!
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. 2nd down and 8. Hall again. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Wilson. That is incomplete.
Yo, what the? Yo, did you see that? That was
coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Ryan Stone.
Yo, Madden, you leave it up to Madden to freaking make all this money and just not upgrade this freaking game, bro. It's getting ridiculous.
Call that one an even 60 yards.
Yeah, listen, as long, I mean, you shut me out for the freaking 3rd inning. I mean, 3rd inning, 3rd quarter.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
You don't even know who he is.
They won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll work down inside the 45. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film,
give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn it
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
All right, this for a touchdown.
And turn to the side.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Oh, what?
From the 43 and 2nd and 3.
Viking 18.
give. Running right is Hall.
Oh, damn. I didn't even see that freaking guy.
Behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice.
Come on, man.
To work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they're up to the challenge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter, 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air.
It's okay, my lover.
Well, with this game well in hand,
It's okay, Grandma. Thank you, baby. I love you, boo. I love you, boo.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. With a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for New York. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Yeah, I picked this guy up from free agency. This guy got like a power kick of like 5,000, bro. Yeah, man, and he's like a 60-something.
Their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter, and a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points.
Right, that's what I said.
Partner, to put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Oh.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Bills on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Allen gonna throw.
Give me that.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Yeah, yo, I can never understand that, bro.
Throw the football, all the interceptions,
you know?
and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Okay, ready?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
I mean, you could substitute them in. You know what I'm saying?
2nd and 9. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's
I
just
mean,
smart
didn't you beat Rudy?
Kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Didn't you beat Rudy?
He's going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yo, Pat.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word.
Did you beat Rudy?
From watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive.
So you should have came in here hot. Because I'm 3-10, bro. My record sucks.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackled by Epinesa. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly
do. You should have replaced him.
I think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
197 yards.
What, he's injured?
Now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Yeah, but is he injured? You crazy? That's not a touchdown.
This one goes for 19 yards. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Picked the wrong one.
They'll try to run with Hall. And
guess I picked the right one.
Again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. York on now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Tell me this, you play Willie yet? Right? And he's got a big and better record than anybody.
This one away.
I think he's paying Rodney underneath the table since Rodney ain't working.
And they'll take over at the 25.
Yeah, I haven't played a game. What?
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing.
I ain't played one game yet with him.
In the fourth quarter, they're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
Come on. Oh, yes.
Goodness, another interception.
Now you know things ain't going your way.
To the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge
a middle linebacker.
They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road to help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. Line to the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Hall up the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
Oh!
And that is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game. And
this guy,
like
man.
Just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get
You gotta
points
be
to feel a
kidding
little bit
me,
better
man.
about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, guys. Come on, can I get a shutout here?
Inside the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
All right, Pat.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to.
I mean, when did we make that chicken? What? What? Oh, you want more?
Yeah, next one, not now, next one.
Okay, you got it.
The WCW Championship once, and a whopping 7 WCW.
They start the drive with Cook, and not much to speak of. Calling it
Battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
There's Cook again. And he'll take this up near the 30.
Ball carrier with abandon.
On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. For the Jets, McCall Hardman. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Let's take it on the 25. So just a... They'll start on the ground. And he's going to be down at the 35.
When you take it away 4 times to receptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
All again on second down. And a 42-yard line here.
Get you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you press down the field.
On first and 10, it's Hall. Okay, so they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely perfect.
Straight ahead is Hall. And it's going to get a solid gain of 9
Early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On 2nd down. Nice burst there as he'll take. Now go again with Ball. Tackle on the play. Safe. And the defensive rookie, that play picked up 5 yards. Give the ball running run. And some determined running there is they're on right now. Looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff in the scout. They bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field. Yeah, it looks like they handled their run. Ball on a give up the middle. He's going to take it in for a chance here this afternoon. But no run back. It's Byron Edge and sometimes the Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I don't imagine sometimes you give them breaks. It could be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. A little bit of space there for Cook that time as he was to make it 2 in a row. And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think it's going to be tough to beat this one. And he'll get it a couple yards shy of midfield when he was over 100 yards. It's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line. Hasn't given him much space. A loss results there. Trying to figure out the slam. It's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. Now he breaks this. And it's a big 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown. Saw right out of this one very quickly. Extra point by York is up.